to just give you all a highlight, the next topic. Judge Mathis's wife, Linda Reese, reportedly files for divorce after 39 years of marriage. 39 years. Okay? And this is what he has to say about it.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that, though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that? I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I'll just show you what it is. Neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You know, you go to work, you go serving the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
He wants his wife back. And sometimes y'all be wanting people back when it's too late. But 39 years.
So I feel my heart actually goes out to him now because he looks so stressed over this whole thing. Which sounds like he was accused of cheating, and she believed it, and she ready to leave him, and he trying to prove that he didn't or something. That's what it sounds like. So I feel bad if that's the case. But if he really cheated, I mean, I'm glad she putting pressure on him, because that's what men need to realize too. Like, you can't just brush over cheating. Like, it can be forgiven, but you have to understand that you broke the trust. And a lot of men like to just like gloss over that, like it's not a big deal. But if she cheated, cheated like she cheated on you, it's like as much as loyalty is important to men, they should understand that it's just as important to women, and that it's not something to just be glossed over.
Yeah, I think what I got from his little interview, I don't think it was cheating. I think it's, he's working so much. He's out there working. He's doing shows, neglect. So when you have a man that's working all the time, neglecting his wife, she's probably going to assume he's cheating, but he just said he wasn't cheating. So that's what I got from the interview.
And I also think if he wasn't always like that, or sorry, not always like that, but I guess his routine and his work schedule, if it was always like that, then also a part of that is the wife changed to how her feelings about how much he's working and how much time he's putting in other places and things like that over time. So at one point she may have been okay with how much he's going into work and how much he's flying and all that stuff and all that, and on filming and things like that. And then at a certain point in time, she may have been like, okay, I'm not cool with this amount of time being put in anymore. Now I want attention. You've been doing this for this amount of time. I don't think it would be just cheating anyway, not after 39 years. I think it would take something a lot more than just that after that amount of time.
So this is what Giselle did to Tom Brady right here. This is what's going on?
No.
So because she kept working and he was grinding, like that, because this is my first time hearing about it. So she left him because she was working. He was always away.
I guess. So,
yeah.
He said a part of
That's why she divorced him.
She filed.
Was his money drying up?
I think he mentioned in his interview that after he started doing the first Judge Mathis show and he started doing his one, that he doing it more. It's like he's away more, and he promised her that he would cut back, and he didn't. So now that he did, feeling neglected, and he went back on his word. I think they're gonna work it out, though. I believe they're gonna work it out. If it ain't nothing, if there's nothing else behind the scenes, behind the neglect, I feel like they gonna work it
out. I don't believe
really hope they do.
Keep somebody that want to be. Listen, the last thing you ever gonna do is file for a divorce and think that I'm not gonna go through with it. Once you ruin my reputation, once you actually file the paperwork, now I'm gonna see it through. Because first of all, you don't threaten me, and secondly, I got one rule: I will never ever try to keep somebody that's not trying to be kept. I don't believe in trying to convince. I'm not gonna try to convince you. I'm not gonna try to win you after 39 years. You know, I took into consideration of this because we kind of had a little bit of this conversation, a little bit on After Hours, and I thought about it, and then I actually kind of reacted to this a little bit. And it was funny because I was reading some of the comments. I like to see some of the comments on some of the videos. And people was, trying to project this type of same energy on me. And it was like, Anton, you work so much, you're going to be the same way, whatever. Listen, man, under no circumstances will I ever simp out. I'm not. I'm not. I'm a man to the day that I die. I'm a man's man. I am what I am. And I just don't believe in ever trying to keep somebody that don't want to be kept. If you feel a need to go through and ruin my reputation, because she know that he a public figure and she knew that what she was doing. Now we can assume all of this cheating shit, but that's not substantiated. What he said in the video was, because he, moving how he moving and he be gone for, weeks at a time, working and then doing stuff in the community and then hanging out with his friends and shit. If you don't have a life outside of me in addition to me, then that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. And me being there is not going to fix you. All it's going to do is create more. It's going to create more friction because now I'm going to be aggravated by the fact that you forced me to do something that I didn't want to do. And so, it has to be organic. Everything has to be organic. It can't be something that's forced. Because somebody is going to feel some level of resentment. And more importantly, if she wasn't able to build some kind of hobby, be busy, and this is why I say women need to be busy even if they're not working specifically, and she enjoyed all the luxury that came along with his greatness, and now she's putting further requirement on him because for some reason she thinks that his purpose is supposed to be her after a specific amount of time. Fuck that, man. No. The answer is no. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving in to the will of a woman. Never, ever will I ever give in to the will of a woman. We can connect. We're going to have a good time. I'll make some modifications maybe, but I am not. Once you do that and you ruin my reputation, I think that Judge Mathis, respectfully, is a simp. I think that he is. I'm not going to publicly, oh man, I need my wife. I'm not doing that shit. For who? This shit is not even supposed to be public in the first place. Once you get to the point to where you actually file, that's it. That's it, bro. And so, again, every day I lose respect. I will have more well, I can't tell anybody what to do. I'm not going to. Since it's the topic of the conversation, I just think that the older generation continue to disappoint me. They continue to disappoint me every single day. So I don't rock with it. I don't like the way he looked. He looked weak. He looked defeated. He looked broken. He looked emasculated, and he embarrassing himself. He looks embarrassing, and nobody can look at that. Women or men looks at that and say, the best case scenario that I've ever heard anybody say is they feel sorry for him. I don't see, ain't nothing in that video that I've seen from anybody in any piece of feedback that said that, oh yeah, you the man now. Nigga, look, he looked weak. He looked embarrassed. He looked broken. And so, it's unfortunate. But I tried, and I took into consideration a lot of the different comments and stuff. I just can't do it. I am what I am. Whatever it is that I am, I've been him, and I ain't changed. So you got to make up your mind whether or not you want to rock out or not. That's just the way that I am. Fuck it.